First of all, I don't give a damn about Christmas. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. This is Dave, or should I say BrickWall Christmas? Ho, ho, ho. So far, I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. I know I kind of am, but tonight, excuse me, I just like sneezed like right before the camera started rolling. I sneezed, so like I'm still trying to recover from my sneeze. Anyway, tonight I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Christmas specials. I know I say that about like all of these, but like nah, for real, like as far as adult animated series go, this is my favorite. This is top tier for me. I didn't get to this last year, but I'm excited to get to this right now. It's the Boondocks Christmas special called A Huey Freeman Christmas. Before I get any further, I want to remind you guys, go ahead, hit that like button down below if you enjoy this content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram, I have not forgotten about y'all. I got some stuff coming up for y'all in the new year for sure. But I'm going to try to pump out a couple things for y'all very soon. And Twitch. I am on Twitch. Me and a couple of my friends, we get up on Twitch on Thursday nights and we just talk and have a good time. It is hilarious. It's fun. Patreon for that is coming soon. And there's a lot of big things coming in the next year for BrickWall Entertainment. So you guys definitely want to make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel and to the social media just to keep up with all that. So without further ado, A Huey Freeman Christmas, the Boondocks holiday special, the only Christmas special. Oop, my phone is still on loud. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I do these live too. Just in case anybody is popping in from anywhere and y'all don't know, I do these reviews live. So like they're live when they're done. And when you watch this, it's probably like not live, but like in the moment, like right now, me right here, right now, I'm live. Anyway, that's besides the point. So Boondocks, this is the only Christmas special. This is the only holiday special that they've done in the entire run of the series, all 4 seasons. I know it was supposed to come back, but it didn't. I am kind of sad that it didn't come back at the same time. I mean, it is what it is. We got what we got, and I enjoy what we had. That said, this is the best Huey-centric episode I think that exists outside of the season 2 premiere. This is the best Huey Freeman. No, this is top tier Huey Freeman. Like this entire episode is hilarious. Like watching it so many years after it aired, like the show came out in 2005. This was part of the first season. Watching this so many years later, I still have a riot of laughter. This is pretty much, this episode follows 2 plots, the A plot and the B plot, obviously. So the main plot is Huey Freeman. He's given the opportunity to have to pretty much make the Christmas play at his school. His teacher wants him to spearhead it, control, write it, direct it, all that good stuff. And Huey's kind of reluctant, but once he gets his contract signed, which I'll get into all that in a few minutes, once he gets his contract signed, he's like, yeah, I'll do it, but I want total creative control, and that is something to behold. Like I said, I'm going to touch on that in a second, but the B plot is the one that a lot of people remember because it involves Riley, who is the fan favorite breakout star of the Boondocks. Everybody loves Riley. So his breakout, his story, his plot in this episode is that it's very simple. He's the Santa stalker, and he's trying to get at Santa so that Santa can pay what he owe. If y'all know, if y'all see this episode, y'all know Riley was after that ass, and I'm gonna touch on that in a second. So I'm gonna start with Huey's part because Huey has some of the greatest lines in here. His delivery, the delivery from Regina King is just so good on Huey. And this episode here is just like Huey at peak form. Like I'm like, yo, he is funny. He is smart. He's who we know Huey is a character to be. So when he's when he's given the task of directing the play and the teacher asks him to do it, he's like, why me? He's like, well, I just want you to be involved and then do it for Christmas. He was like, first off, I don't give a damn about Christmas. Second, he was talking about how his vision is pretty much going to change the perception and, like pretty much, morph how everyone sees Christmas. And he said, plus, you'll also get fired for being an irresponsible white man. He still he's still told he gets total creative control over the play and all that stuff. And he's like, I want it in writing. So of course he gets it in writing, which is the contract that he gets. And so one of the first thing he does is that he hires Quincy Jones. Yes, the Quincy Jones, who up until today, I did not know that was actually Quincy Jones in this episode of the Boondocks. He gets Quincy Jones to come on to be the music director. And the scene where it's revealed that Quincy Jones is working on the play is by far one of the top 3 funniest scenes in this episode, in my opinion, and I think it will be yours too if you haven't seen it, have yet to watch it. So the other kids in the school are in the auditorium doing the whole Charlie Brown dancing, doom, 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 doom. Not really with that song, but you know how them kids be getting down Charlie Brown. So Huey walks in there, sees that, and is pissed. And he goes up there, kicks the speaker down, takes the microphone, says, "Have y'all lost y'all damn minds?" And he's like fussing them out. And he goes, and again, these are like iconic lines in these episodes. So I'm gonna go through these iconic lines because they had me rolling. He was like, "Do I look like Charlie Brown?" And the kid's like, he's like, "Do I look like Charlie Brown? You know what? All your asses is fired. Get out." It's just so funny. I'm like, yo, Huey was so mad. And so then they look at Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones like, "Hey, don't look at me." Then Huey says one of the funniest things. And I promise you, I quote this episode subconsciously. Without even thinking of it, I quote this episode subconsciously. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize I quoted this line I'm about to say so much until I heard it, like when I rewatched the episode. He goes, "Don't look at Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones ain't going to help you. Replace Quincy Jones with anybody's name. You can say, don't look at your mama. Your mama ain't going to help you." I mean, it's a classic line anyway that like was in the show. So like, you can say that anyway. Like, don't look at her. She ain't going to help you. And it's just funny that he said, "Don't look at Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones ain't going to help you." I was like, yo, Huey is just like crazy in this episode, right? So so he ends up like firing all the kids from the play. And so then he's like holding these auditions, like legitimate auditions for people to come in. And some of the people that he wants to cast and play are like Will Smith, Angela Bassett, Denzel Washington. It's like, and the teacher's like, yo, where are we going to get this? Like, where are we going to get this money? It's not in the budget. Huey goes, "Damn the budget," which is something I do say a lot. Not damn the budget, but I say, "Damn the roads. Damn the people." Like, I say stuff like that, like all the time. Like, so it's mad funny to see how influential this special has been personally on me. There's a C plot too about Jasmine, the little girl Jasmine, and her belief in Santa, but we'll get there. So finish up Huey's plot. Pretty much he's just trying to put on his play, but so it's getting so stressful to him. And then with him trying to write it and get it all done and make it his vision that he really wants to have his vision put out there into the world. But then the principal of the school comes in and says, "Oh no, everything's fine, everything's great with the script, we love it all except for Jesus can't be black." And Huey's like, "Why can't he be black? Like, historically, Jesus would be black." And so he's like, "We'll change it." He's like, "Nope, my contract." The principal rips up the contract in front of him and says, "You're going to change it or you're not going to do the play." So what ends up happening is that it discourages Huey to the point where he's like, "I don't even want to do it." He tells the teacher like, "Hey, listen, we're not going to do it. Whatever." Boom. So, I mean, all in all, and it's a very nice episode. Just like story-wise, it's really nice just to see how Huey wants to put on his vision, but doesn't get to get his vision out there the way he wants to. But the ending of it, y'all thought I was going to spoil the whole episode, huh? I'm not going to give y'all this ending, but he has a very nice ending that does happen, and it's really nice. So I do like how his story is resolved, and his story is the main story, the A plot. The A plot is what carries the entire episode. You begin with it, you end with it. So now to the B plot, the one that y'all, but you know what? No, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna go to Jasmine's plot first. So Jasmine's the little girl who's like their neighbor, and so she believes in Santa a lot. And the episode actually opens with her, and she's kind of like woven in and out of each plot of the story, but she's still the C plot. which is very interesting. I don't know like narrative techniques or anything like that, but I think that's very interesting that she was woven in and out of the plot like that. But the episode starts, she's like holding a church service, which was something that always made me laugh as a kid. Yes, I did watch this special as a minor, as a kid. Boondocks came out in 05. Like, I'm back. Like, let's see. And 25, I'll be what? Wow. Okay, so I wasn't even 13, I don't think, when this episode came out, but I saw it and it was funny as all hell. And the thing that made me laugh, because I remember I had PSP, I was watching on my PSP. Yes, that's how old I am. You can do the math yourself. But so the thing that always makes me laugh is that Jasmine's doing a church sermon. She's having this dream where she's doing a church sermon about Santa. She's like, "Praise Santa." She's like, "You need to take all those holes out the videos and put them in your mouth." Like and she's like, "Praise," and she's doing the whole thing, like do a whole church service and everything. It's like, ho ho ho, like at the choir and everything. Like, it's mad. It's cute, but it's funny as hell too to me. Like, it was always something that made me laugh. I'm like, why is she a preacher preaching about Santa as if it's Jesus? Like, it's so funny. And so her thing is like, she's obsessed with Santa. She wants to tell Santa what's on her wish list, talk to Santa, all that good stuff. Jasmine throughout the series of the Boondocks is like the most innocent character. So it makes sense for her character to be there. So her story is not like nothing extravagant. However, there is Riley Freeman. Oh my God. So his thing is he's the Santa stalker. And you see him, he's after Santa. And his thing he's saying to Santa's like, the mall Santa, mind you. And he's like, you gotta pay what you owe. You better pay what you owe. Like, he coming out with BB guns and all types of shit. It's mad funny, right? So then the iconic part of this episode that everybody remembers is where this episode directly parodies the Charlie Brown, where the kids are always writing the letters and it has the words over top of their head and like, "Dear Santa." This motherfucker Riley goes, "Dear Santa, you are a bitch nigga." Come on, say it with me if you know the words. "You are a bitch nigga." No, wait. "Dear Santa, you are a bitch ass nigga." Yo, he just going off. He was like, "I'm coming for that ass." You better pay what you owe. Sign this. He goes, "Sincerely yours, the Santa Stalker." And I'm telling you, like, if you watched the Boondocks, like if you was a fan of the Boondocks and you saw this episode so long ago, you know the part I'm talking about. Like, you probably was reciting it as I was reciting it. Like, that is the funniest part of this entire episode, hands down. Everything else is mad funny, but that takes the cake. The iconography. I think I said that right. That is the iconic nature of Riley. Like, that little boy is funny as hell, yo. And that was the part that just like that kills everybody. Like, yo, "Dear Santa, you was a bitch nigga." Somebody was like, wait. You was a bitch ass nigga. Like, did I mention the Boondocks is an adult series? Now, I saw this episode when I was 12. So I grew up watching this special. So, like, I'm for real. Like, not like the American Dad one, where, you know what I'm saying, where I was older. No, I saw this one as a kid, and I always loved this episode. So Riley ends up, again, chasing after Santa, trying to get him. Uncle Ruckus gets involved. Oh man, it's just mad funny. Like, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil all the comedy, the rest of the comedy that comes with that, but you're going to see like, yo, that boy is hell. And Riley is hell, man. That boy is hilarious. But all in all, this episode, as you can hear how much I love it, I love this episode. This is an episode, when I think of the Boondocks, I think of this episode as well as many other episodes, but this is one of the episodes I definitely think about. And I'm glad I was able to get to it this year. I wanted to do it last year, but of course I didn't, but I'm glad that I did save this one for this year, because this is a year and this is a season where laughter is needed and joy is needed. Pick me up is needed. I needed this pick me up. I have some personal things going on in my life right now that could be bringing me down, but watching this episode and and even sharing this episode with my dad during this rough time that we having right now is just like, it just means a lot to share this laugh, and it's just fun. It's a fun episode. It's not heavy, it's not heavy handed on anything. It's just fun. It's just a nice watch, and it's the spirit of what the Boondocks is. It's just a show that, while it does give you those things to think about, it also is there to primarily make you laugh. And that's what I love about this show. That's what I love about the show of the Boondocks in general. And I do wish it will come back. I do hope that it somehow finds a way to come back. I would love to see modern day Boondocks, but for right now, I'm happy with what we got. The 4 seasons we got, and especially this Christmas special. Oh God, I love this Christmas special. One of the funniest things I've seen. So all in all, this is like I said, it's an adult animated series, so don't necessarily watch this around your kids. I mean, you can. There's no I can't even say there's no nudity. There's one little part, but it's always pixelated on HBO Max. I don't remember if it was pixelated on the DVD because I don't have the first season DVD. I only have the second and third season DVD. But who knows? I don't know. But anyway, all in all, I give this Christmas special, a Huey Freeman Christmas, I give it 5 stars. Okay, like I rewatched this today and I laughed so hard. There's so many lines I remembered that were still funny and just as fun to recite them as it was to hear them. Yeah, and shout out to all the performers. The late John Witherspoon, Regina King holding it down for Huey and Riley. Oh gosh, I'm so upset I don't remember anyone else's name in the cast. I'm so sorry, but great episode, fun episode. Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, is in this too, so be on the listen out for his voice. It's funny. He says a lot of swear words, but yeah. So that's it. Like I said, 5-star episodes. Definitely recommend to watch it. It is the first season episode of the Boondocks called A Huey Freeman Christmas. Make sure you check it out. All seasons of Boondocks are now available on HBO Max. That's all I have for you though tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any memories of seeing this Christmas special. What was your favorite part? Who was your favorite character in the Boondocks? And do you want the Boondocks to come back? But all in all, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Again, appreciate you tuning into the Twitch channel on Thursday. Follow me on social media, all that good stuff. But until next time, stay easy, stay breezy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.